Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Cha Jones. I'm an intercultural consultant and expat living in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Come with me. I'm about to take you on my first experience riding the train. This is the actual MRT line, and I want you to come with me on this journey. I was actually impressed. We're going to look at the map, see exactly where we're going. I live in Ampang, so we're going to take the train there. And looks like I have to switch over to a different line. But let's take a seat, get comfortable. I was impressed with the fact that you could see electronically how many stops you have until you have to transfer change. And this particular train actually was above ground for maybe about 6 minutes. So you get to see the view, some of the houses, the different areas. I was still trying to figure out, it was a little discombobulated, trying to figure out where I was in the city. But yeah, it does go underground, and then I'm going to change trains. Now, I love the fact that the stations are clean, the actual trains are clean, people are kind, it's not a bunch of rumbling, it's not loud. There were some teenage boys that got on, and they all were in soccer gear, so that was, just to get to see them interact was great. But for the most part, the trains are really clean. The train stations are clean. Now, when I got to this actual station, there's a lot going on. There's several different malls. I'll show you in a second the list of different malls that are in this particular area. Like I said, there's like 50 malls in KL. So a lot of them have train stations, which are wonderful. But I'm going to go over to the map so that I can see how many stops I have until I get to my final destination, which I said is Ampang. Here's the list of all the different malls that are in the area, as well as like the hospital. And I thought for a moment I would stop and go to the mall, but then I was like, no, we're gonna skirt over to the next platform and show you a little bit part of the neighborhood. You can see like you can see two malls over here, and the backdrop that those buildings in the back are malls. What I found interesting is that this particular line goes through like a row of housing complexes or apartments. I'm like, oh, I would never want to live here, because that's all they're going to hear is the train. So I'm on the platform now, and we have to wait for the next train to come. But for the most part, it's easy peasy. So I am getting ready to board the final train to the end of the actual track. And we get off here at the Ampang station, and this is an outside station. So there's no air con, but we're gonna take the escalators up to the ground floor where we will exit outside. So overall, my experience was good. No complaints. I really like the fact that the trains are clean. I like the fact that the stations are clean, that people are kind and, are cordial and not trying to stampede anyone. The only downside, or I guess complaint, that I would have is not having the proper signage. When I was in the last station, I couldn't find where I was to go, so I had to actually stop over at the office and ask someone like which direction do I change and go up to the next platform. So other than that, it was a really smooth transition. I found everything. We got to our final destination without any concerns or apprehensions. And it's a really safe, clean, and accessible train. So if you're ever in KL, don't hesitate to take the train. There are several different types: the LRT, the MRT, the Rapid. So find yours, and that's pretty much it. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, I will see you on the next video. You be good.